Hi, my name's Dalton, and I'm presenting on Ford Performance Vehicles. Category History. The automobile was first invented and perfected in Germany and France in the late 1800s. In 1899, 30 American manufacturers produced 2,500 motor vehicles, and some 485 companies then entered the business in the next decade. In 1901, Mercedes, designed by Wilhelm Maybach, deserves credit as being the first modern motor car that had all the essentials. Category options. Over the growth of the automobile industry, there has been a vast array of different categories that have formed for the automobile. The big three are cars, trucks, and SUVs, and each of these are subcategories. Things such as convertibles, sedans, hatchbacks, crossovers, coupes are just to name a few. Brand history. Ford has one of the richest histories in all of the automobile industry. Henry Ford innovated mass production techniques that became standard, and Ford, General Motors, and Chrysler emerged as the big three auto companies by the 1920s. In 1896, Henry Ford reached a record speed of 20 miles per hour in his very first car. This led into Henry Ford's desire to build performance vehicles. In 1901, Henry Ford bested Alexander Winton, an accomplished racer and automobile builder of the time. The Ford Motor Company was then launched, thanks to the race publicity and its resulting financial backing. Current competitors. Current competitors of the Ford brand are General Motors, Toyota, Honda, Hyundai, and Volkswagen. What consumers want. Consumers want to get the most speed, style, and handling out of their performance cars. Ford has a high level of all three of these attributes. One modification for consumers that I suggest would be less weight. Consumers in this category are performance oriented. They want to go faster and have better handling. Decreasing the weight will greatly enhance what the vehicles are able to do. Current distribution channels are Ford dealerships. Distribution channel upgrades that I suggest would be car rental lots. This would allow consumers to test out the car for a longer duration of time to see if they like it. The second distribution channel that I suggest would be a web-based platform to buy and sell cars, preferably a mobile app. This would allow customers to build their ideal car with ease. Current promotion channels that Ford uses is television. They ideally use these advertisements around sporting events such as the Super Bowl, since they get such a large exposure. The second existing promo channel that the brand uses is the internet. Things such as banner, Google ads, or YouTube advertisements. This channel is good for getting exposure because consumers will usually be looking for a new car or are interested in learning about the new Ford performance vehicles. Upgrades to the promotion channels that I suggest would be the radio. Radio is the leading reach platform. 93% of the US listens to AM/FM radio over the airwaves. This is much higher than TV viewership, PC use, smartphone use, and tablet use. The second that I suggest would be using digital billboards around auto repair shops. This makes a big impression on consumers because they will be looking for a new car or wanting to have something that's a better mode of transportation. Billboards also account for 65% of all out-of-home revenue generated. My last slide are ad examples that I created for the new 2019 Special Edition Mustang. These could be utilized as a number of different ways with digital and print platforms.